Okay, so when we talk about the planar kinematics, we first talk about the translation. So this is the translation, and then this is the translation. And then in all of these cases, as you can see, the body does not deform. Okay, this is very important part. So what it means is that distance between particles remain the same. Okay, as you can see, if this one moves down, if this one moves to the right, it does not deform. The distance here, this d, and then any distance, so or you can take the distance here, any distance doesn't change when you have the translation. In addition to that, all points of the body have the same velocity and the acceleration. It may be a rectilinear displacement or translation, or it may be a curvilinear translation. Actually, this is not acceleration. This should be the translation. So what it means is that this point here, this one, if it has a velocity of 5 meters per second, and this one also has a velocity of 5 meters per second, this one has a velocity of 5 meters per second, and then this one has a velocity of 5 meters per second. So any point here and then any point here has the same velocity and the acceleration. This is the rigid body translation, what we mean as a rigid body translation. The whole body moves as one part. So as you can see, we may have a rectilinear translation like this one. So this means that we have a straight line. Or we may have a curvilinear translation, something like this one. Okay, so this one means that we have a curved path. But it doesn't matter. So whether it is curvilinear or rectilinear, so all points have the same velocity and the acceleration. So this point and then that point, same velocity and the acceleration. Similarly here, this point and then that point, they have the same velocity and the acceleration. This is the translation of a rigid body. In addition to that, a rigid body can rotate about a fixed axis. See? Or again. So this is different. This is not too much different than the translation, but the governing, we have more formulas and then governing equations for this one. So I will talk about more in the next recording.